The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Granpeesheh and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. The question is, the child has been diagnosed with ODD, but now a new doctor is saying perhaps it's autism. What do you recommend? Should they go and try to get a diagnosis for autism?
Yeah. So, ODD is one of those diagnoses that I just don't like because ODD stands for oppositional defiant disorder. And so basically it describes a child who's being oppositional and defiant. And in my view, there's always a reason for a child to be oppositional or defiant. In other words, there's got to be something causing it. And it could be, we see a lot of challenging behaviors, oppositional behaviors, defiance, like non-compliance, that kind of stuff with children who have autism. And that is sometimes because they're frustrated. They can't communicate in any other way. We consider generally when we work with kids, we consider all these challenging behaviors to be ways of communicating. So, if a child can't express themselves, they're going to be frustrated. And when they tantrum, you might give them what they wanted to begin with. So they learn, tantruming is actually pretty effective. When I tantrum, when I scream, when I cry, when I hit, people give me what I want. And so it becomes a form of communication. And so that's the reason I don't like the ODD diagnosis, because it just like describes a child who's potentially frustrated from a bunch of other stuff. Maybe the child has pain. Maybe the child just doesn't understand the rules. There's a lot of reasons. And I think it's really important to be able to identify what is causing the oppositional behavior. So if it's autism, it would be very important to know. So yes, I highly recommend that you go and see someone who's a seasoned clinician who can offer you the diagnosis and can spend a little bit of time with you to explain kind of what symptoms of autism they're seeing. And that will help you understand your child a little bit better. A lot of clinicians will also administer testing, which is useful to you. You don't need it. Some of your insurance companies sometimes require some tests. But in general, if you can get testing, it's helpful because it helps you learn more about your child.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.